Hey, it's Dina Nevsky, and I want to show you how to play the song "Oh Holy Night." It's such a beautiful song, and it's perfect for the Christmas season coming up. And the introduction looks like this. Oh, holy night, the stars, and then you go into the verse. It's so beautiful. So the way that you play this is you're going to be doing the flowy style with your left hand and continuing it with your right hand. And I have a lesson on the flowy style on my website. It's really going to break it down and tell you all the details about it. But for now, you're just going to be playing the first, third, fifth, and first with your left hand. And you're just going to stop. And then with your right hand, you're just going to be playing the third and fifth of a chord. So here's the G chord, and I'm just going to be playing the third and fifth. So putting that together, that's how it's going to look like. So that's going to be your pattern for the song. The whole entire song, you're just going to be playing that. And then for the introduction, this part, what you're playing is an inverted G chord. So I have a lesson on inverted chords too. They totally changed my life, but here's the G chord, here's the inverted G chord, and you're just going to be playing the inverted G chord backwards. So you're going to do this. So for example, as you press the G here, you're going to press the G here, and you're going to go backwards. So the chord for the introduction is just G. It's really simple, just a G chord. And then with your, in the verse, the chords are going to be G. Then you're going to have a C. And then back to G. And then you have a D chord. So the chords are kind of crazy. It's going to sound a little repetitive when I'm going to be saying them, but I'm going to show you how I'm going to be playing them too. So this is the D chord. Then you have a G. Then you have a C again. G. Then the chords get kind of nuts, right? They completely change. Then you have a B minor. That's how I'm going to be playing. And then F. And then again B minor. That was an F sharp, sorry. F sharp. B minor. And then you have a D, G, and then a D again, and a G. So I hope that was helpful to show you how I play each one of those chords, and now I'm going to kind of show it to you how I do it. So G. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and narrow pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. To D, it's a long verse, a thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Then you get into the chorus. Anyways, so the verse, you could tell it's definitely not like a super easy verse where you're repeating the same exact chords. You have like different type of chords in the verse. So just stare at the chord chart, right, and just play it through. It's beautiful. It's all worth it. And then you go into the chorus, and the chorus chords are E minor, and I try and make the first E minor very powerful because you want it to be that like dramatic, like fall on your knees, you know, you want that dramatic effect. So the E minor, you're going to press on that triad chord with your right hand right away, like fall, and then you're going to continue the flowy style with your right hand. So with your right hand, essentially, you're just pressing on the right. With your right hand, you're pressing on the triad chord. And then you're continuing that flowy style. And all along with your left hand, you're just pressing on the flowy style. So, and you can kind of press on extra keys to kind of help keep that sound. And then B minor. Oh, here you have an A minor, and then an E minor again. So that's the first part of the chorus, just the 4 chords. It's fairly easy, you know, I wouldn't call this super hard. Oh, your knees. Oh, here. Go into that second part of the chorus, that's a bit more difficult. So you're playing a G, and you go into a D, kind of a transition chord. It's going to be really quick. So divine, oh night when Christ was born. So you see how that happened. So G is the long chord here. So you have that D, back to G, C, back to G, D, and then back to G again. So G is kind of dominating this line, and then you have the D transition, the C transition, and then again the D transition. So with those transition chords, you don't want to be doing the flowy style for them. Just kind of stop at them. So and stop. So this is a D inverted chord. Inverted chords are amazing. You could definitely do the regular D here, but you could tell that the sound is kind of high on this one. I love the sound of the D inverted. You guys have to learn inverted chords, like hands down. They're amazing. So kind of stop at there. You go back into the flowy style G, kind of stop at the C inverted chord here, and then going back to G flowy style, stop at the D, and then again flowy style G. So let's put this all together. The last line is going to be D. You have a G, and then you go into C, D, and then G. That's how you end it. So I'll kind of show you all together. So oh, hear the angels' voices, oh, light divine, oh, light, when Christ was born. And then if you don't want to go up with the vocals, you could just do like, you could just do the lower version of it. So depending on what version, I think the chords just stay the same. Then you go into verse 2. So right after the chorus. Night divine. And if you want, you could do that same little break as the introduction. So night divine. of just have that break. And then led by the light of faith. So you just go into verse 2, same exact chords. It's just beautiful. And then you go into the chorus again, and that's pretty much the whole song, guys. If you want to learn inverted chords or the flowy style, check out my lessons on my website. They're incredible. I've already had so many testimonies of how people just improve their piano skills, and I really want that for you, to just spend time alone with God and not have to worry about how you're playing. And I'll see you on my next free tutorial. Goodbye.